Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a rowdy couple in love that loves reacting to some RWBY.
Yeah, we do.
And so we're checking out chapters 11 and 12 for RWBY. And if you want all of our RWBY reactions, go ahead and check out the description of this video. We have a playlist there for you. And we also have a link to our Patreon where you can get early access to our RWBY reactions. So you should go ahead and check out both of those things.
Yeah, you should.
And so, all right, let's check it out.
Let's do it.
I want to get more Blake. I want to start learning more about her. I feel like we're getting a lot of like all the other characters, but Blake is mysterious.
She doesn't talk very much, so it's harder to get to know her.
Only a few words. And Peter. One more Peter.
Yeah.
You can do it. Oh, owned.
This is the part where you lose.
Over my dead.
That's enough. Students, as you can see, Mr. Ark's aura has now dropped into the red. In a tournament-style duel, this would indicate that John is no longer fit for battle and that the official may call the match. Mr. Ark, it's been weeks now. Please try to refer to your scroll during combat. Gauging your aura will help you to decide when it is appropriate to attack or when it is better to move to a more defensive strategy. We wouldn't want you to be gobbled up by a Beowulf, now would we?
Speak for yourself.
Remember, everyone, the Vital Festival is only a few months away. It won't be long before students from the other kingdoms start arriving in Vale, so keep practicing. Those who choose to compete in the combat tournament will be representing all of Vale.
Dude, you just have to realize like brute strength is not your, that's not your forte.
So, there we were, in the middle of the night.
It was day.
We were surrounded by Ursai.
They were Beowulfs.
Dozens of them!
2 of them.
But they were no match. And in the end, Ren and I took them down and made a boatload of Lien selling Ursa's skin rugs.
She's been having this recurring dream for nearly a month now.
Jean, are you okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Why?
It's just that you seem a little not okay.
Guys, I'm fine. Seriously. Look.
Jean, Cardin has been picking on you since the first week of school.
Who? Cardin Winchester? Ah, he just likes to mess around, you know? Practical jokes.
He's a bully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, please. Name one time he's bullied me.
Yep. Let's say series of bullying.
Come on.
Each of you will be assigned one rocket-propelled locker to store your weapons and extra armor. Additionally, your locker can be sent to a
stuffed in a
custom
locker.
location based on a 6-digit code.
What? Wait. Get me out of here. Please, no. No, come on. I didn't land far from the school.
Jean, you know if you ever need help, you can just ask.
Oh! We'll break his legs!
Guys, really, it's fine. Besides, it's not like he's only a jerk to me. He's a jerk to everyone.
Ow, that hurts!
Someone help her.
Yeah, seriously.
Stop.
I told you it was real.
What a freak.
Atrocious. I can't stand people like him.
Should have done something.
the only one. It must be hard to be a faunus.
So it must be hard to be a faunus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like flora and fauna, I'm guessing.
Ah, yeah.
That guy's such a dick.
Yeah, he really is.
I'm with what's her face. Let's break his legs.
I think it's Nora, right?
Nora? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. John just needs to find his wheelhouse and like
Yep.
what makes him an exceptional fighter. Or maybe he's not an exceptional fighter. Maybe he's just,
I was gonna say, like, just what makes him exceptional.
yeah. Maybe he's strategy. Maybe he's support.
Distraction.
Distraction.
Yes, prior to the Faunus Rights Revolution, more popularly known as the Faunus War, humankind was quite adamant about centralizing Faunus population in menagerie. Now,
Lay off the caffeine.
Yeah, right?
Histories, many of you, it is imperative to remember that these are relatively recent events. Why, the repercussions of the uprising can still be seen to this day. Now, have any among you been subjugated or discriminated because of your Faunus heritage? Dreadful, simply dreadful. Remember, students, it is precisely this kind of ignorance that breeds violence. I mean, just look at what happened to the White Fang. Now, which one of you young scholars can tell me what many theorists believe to be the turning point in the third year of the war? Yes,
The battle at Fort Castle?
precisely. And who can tell me the advantage the Faunus had over General Lagoon's forces?
Hey,
Mr. Art, finally contributing to class. This is excellent. What is the answer?
the answer... The advantage, the Faunus had over that guy's stuff... binoculars.
Very funny, Mr. Ark. Cotton, perhaps you would care to share your thoughts on the subject.
Well, I know it's a lot easier to train an animal than a soldier.
You're not the most open-minded of individuals, are you, Cardin?
What? You got a problem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the answer. It's night vision. Many faunus are known to have nearly perfect sight in the dark.
General Lagoon was inexperienced and made the mistake of trying to ambush the faunus in their sleep. His massive army was outmatched, and the general was captured.
It's hard to get night vision from
Perhaps
this.
if he'd paid attention in class, he wouldn't have been remembered as such a failure.
Oh.
Mr. Winchester, please take your seat. You and Mr. Ark can both see me after class for additional readings.
Oh.
Now, moving on.
You go on ahead. I'll wait for Jean.
You two have been struggling in my class since day one. Now, I don't know if it's a lack of interest or just your stubborn nature, but whatever it is, it stops now. You've worked hard to gain entrance to the school, and we only accept the best of the best, so I expect you to act like it. History is important, gentlemen. If you can't learn from it, you're destined to repeat it. Pages 51 to 91. I want an essay on my desk by next class. Now, run along.
Ow!
Kick his ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I really will break his legs.
No, Jean needs to be the one to stand up to
I
him.
have an idea. Here, come with me.
He needs to learn to stick up for himself.
Pyrrha, I know I'm going through a hard time right now, but I'm not that depressed. I can always be a farmer or something.
No! That's not why I brought you up here. Jean, I know you're having a difficult time in class, and that you're still not the strongest of fighters, so I want to help you.
What?
We can train up here after class where no one can bother us.
You think I need help?
No,
Dude.
that's not what I meant.
But you just said it.
You do need help.
Jean, everybody needs a little push from time to time.
Exactly.
It
There's no
doesn't
shame
make
in
you
that.
any different from the rest of us. You made it to Beacon. That speaks volumes of what you're capable of.
You're wrong. I don't belong here.
That's a terrible thing to say. Of course you do.
No, I don't. I wasn't really accepted into Beacon.
What do you mean?
I mean, I didn't go to combat school. I didn't pass any tests. I didn't earn my spot at this academy.
Legacy?
I lied.
Yeah.
I got my hands on some fake transcripts, and I lied.
What? But why?
Because this is what I've always wanted to be. My father, my grandfather, and his father before him were all warriors. They were all heroes. I wanted to be one too.
Yeah, but based on all that, you obviously
I was
need
just
help.
never good enough.
Then let me help you.
I don't want help. I don't want to be the damsel in distress. I want to be the hero.
John,
I'm tired of being the lovable idiot stuck in the tree while his friends fight for their lives. Don't you understand? If I can't do this on my own, then what good am I? Just leave me alone, okay?
If that's what you think is best.
Yeah, dude, you're becoming whiny and annoying now.
Yeah.
Oh, Jean.
All right, this is when he sticks up for himself.
I couldn't help but overhear you two from my dorm room.
Gets his confidence.
So, you snuck into Beacon, huh? I gotta say, Jean, I never expected you to be such a rebel.
Please, Carden, please don't tell anyone.
Jean, come on. I'd never ratted a friend like that.
A friend?
Of course. We're friends now, Johnny boy. And the way I see it, as long as you're there for me when I need you, we'll be friends for a long time. That being said, I really don't have time to do those extra readings Dr. RWBY gave us today. Think you could take care of that for me, buddy? That's what I thought. Don't worry, Jean. Your secret's safe with me.
It's very stereotypical bully, like, now you gotta do my homework, I'm gonna stuff you in a locker.
Yeah, but they did a good job because I so hated that guy and I was all on John's team. But then John pulls that, pardon me, but that crap with his friend.
Yep.
And now I'm like, okay, I suddenly don't feel so bad for you. Because like, okay, you lied to get in.
Yeah.
Then you of all people know how potentially unqualified you are for your spot. So when somebody who's very good and talented is offering you help, freaking take it. Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, and like, I mean, because, so, in one sense, I think Jean needs to be able to stand up for himself when it comes to the bully. You know, he can't have help in that. So he needs to learn to, you know, find his courage and stick up for himself in that. But at the same time, he needs to be able to ask for help and realize his shortcomings. And that actually takes, like, being a bigger person, admitting you have your weaknesses, admitting you need help. That makes you stronger, actually. You know, like, I mean, not seeking help when you actually need it is makes you kind of weak. I mean, because, like, you know, fragile, like you said. Sometimes you need somebody's help, and maybe, like, you know, they'll help teach you like a different way, and, like, you know, it'll, like, that way it'll click. I mean, you know, I've had professors before where I just did not, like, the way they taught just did not click with me at all. Yep. So, you know, I either had to, like, study the textbook harder or, like, you know, find someone else to try to, like, you know, decipher it all. But, you know, people learn in different ways.
Well, I also think we haven't seen John going, like, above and beyond to teach himself. So
yeah, that's that
the
too.
other side of the coin is if you say, no, I don't want to be helped in this capacity. I really need to find my way for myself. That's fine. But then you are committing to putting in that work and that time and making that effort to find it for yourself. Which, as you said, doesn't necessarily guarantee it's possible. Yeah. But if that's something that you feel you need to do, great, put in the work. It felt like in the scene with Jean, it really felt like, I don't belong to be here. I stole my way in, but I want to be like everyone else in my family and just be perfect with no effort on my part and no external help. And I want to wake up one day and just be perfect. And it's like, that is not how it goes. And that's probably not how it even went for your relatives that you were talking about, because everybody who's good at anything has to put in the work. Even if you have natural talent, you still have to balance that with skill.
You made a good point about Jean not really putting in the work himself, because it would be one thing like if he was trying really hard and like, you know, then I can understand like, you know, not wanting help, because like, it's like, no, I'm gonna get this, you know, I'm gonna train on my own. I'm gonna study hard. But like, it did seem like in class he was like dozing off. He wasn't really paying attention. So, you know, it's one thing to say that you don't want to be just the goof and everything like that, and you want to be more than that. And it's another thing to actually put in the work to do it. Let us know what you thought about these episodes down below in the comments. And if you want more of our RWBY reactions, we have a playlist down there in the description of the video you should check out, as well as our Patreon. We can get early access to RWBY reactions.
Plus, if you want more of our content, you know the drill. Like and subscribe, because that's what every channel is going to tell you to do.
Thanks so much for checking out our reactions for RWBY Volume 1, Chapters 11 and 12. But just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.